Welcome to our podcast, Spotlight Podcast, where we explore more about agriculture. And today's topic is our topic today, which is the impact of animal farming on food security and the sustainable livelihood. Here we brought you a guest. Welcome.
Thank you.
Let the audience know your name.
My name is Miriam Sambegagwa. I'm a second year student at Malawi Institute of Journalism.
All right, you are welcome. Feel free.
Thank you.
Miriam Sambaligagwa is our farmer today. We expect more information from her. So, our first question is how does animal farming help provide food for people?
Animal farming, the way I understand animal farming,
yes,
this is the raising of different type of domestic animals, right?
Yeah,
like
exactly.
Chickens, goats,
cows,
rabbits.
Yeah.
So can you repeat the question again?
Okay. How does animal farming help on providing food in livelihood?
When you're raising, for example, chickens, chickens lay eggs.
Yes.
And chickens, they also provide meat.
Yeah, exactly.
So when you're raising chickens, the eggs, we can be selling them to people.
Yeah.
In return, you can be earning profit. You can be earning money, and the money you can use the money to buy different things on the household. For example, food. And for example, you can just be selling the products to people. You can also be using the products to eat. For example, it's called subsistence farming, where you just raise the animals so that you can be eating. So you can be raising the chickens, and in return you can be eating. When they are old enough, you can be using for relish.
Even the eggs.
Even the eggs you can be eating. So like, for example, when you're raising, and chickens give you meat, they also give you eggs. When you're raising cows, cows give you milk.
Exactly.
They give you milk, they also give you meat. And they also provide transport.
Transport. Can you clarify on that?
Transport, as in there are some cows, more especially male cows. When you're a farmer and when you don't have any means of transport, you use a cart, and then you, how can I explain it?
Okay, I guess something came in my mind. You were trying to talk about ox cart.
Ox cart. That it can also be used for transportation. So not only food only, the cows can
also help on transporting even the ewes from the farm. Maize, you can carry the maize from farm to home by using ox cart, right?
So animal farming helps you to have food.
And
meat,
also
eggs, milk, which is very good for our health.
Exactly.
In terms of proteins.
All right. So let's go into the second question. Why is it animal farming important for earning a living?
Animal farming is important for earning a living in a sense that when you're doing animal farming, you earn a living. How? When you're doing animal farming, for example, you're raising chickens.
You're raising chickens.
You don't only earn a living yourself, but you also help other people to earn a living. For example, you have many chickens, and you have a farm where you raise chickens. There, you're selling eggs, and you're also selling the chickens. Maybe you're selling the kittens, the young chickens, and you're also selling the chickens for meat, and you're also selling the eggs. You earn money. You make a lot of profits. And that money helps you to earn a living. You're able to pay. You're able to pay household bills. You're able to pay for your children's school fees. You're able to pay for groceries. You're able to do whatsoever with the profits you're making from the chicken farming. In another scenario, the animal farming, for example, chicken farming. If you have a big farm, there will be a need for more employment to be helping you maintain the chicken.
Others.
Yeah, you're going to employ others.
Yes.
Thereby creating more job opportunities. You get it? So like, it helps you earn a living through making profits, and the profits you can be able to improve your household
and even creating job.
Yeah, and it also creates job for other people, therefore making living costs.
All right.
Yeah.
Then why did you start animal farming, and what have you learned from raising animals as a farmer? You're a farmer, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So why and why did you start animal farming?
Okay, I started animal farming because of my grandma.
Your grandma.
I started animal farming because when I was growing up, I used to see my grandmother raising chickens.
Yes.
So even my uncles raising chickens. Not only my grandmother,
okay.
My uncle was also raising chickens. So I grew up with that heart of loving chickens.
Yes.
So when I reached a certain age, I remember asking my grandmother, how do you do this? Do you mind teaching me?
Yeah.
And then she started teaching me, you need to do this, and I started learning. So when I reached a certain age, I bought 2 chickens.
You bought two chickens?
Yeah. Male and a female.
Okay.
Let me just say that for you to understand. A male and a female. Chickens, that is. So I bought 2 chickens.
Yeah.
And then they started laying eggs, and then they have hatched. They have hatched, and then they're kittens growing up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how I started my family.
Okay.
And it reached a point that there were some situations where it was so hard for me, like for example, to buy feed, and to feed is so expensive, and there was a time that maybe I don't have money. I needed help. So being that my grandmother was experienced, she used to help me out a lot. And she would teach me. So like, when I approached my grandmother, she provided money for feed for me and on how to maintain the chickens, for example, if they catch diseases. So that's how I said animal farming. But I can say that I said animal farming because I raise chickens. I said animal farming because of my grandmother.
Okay. So does your grandma and your uncle raise chickens for commercial or subsistence?
They raise for subsistence because my grandmother never thought the chickens should be good at raising chickens. And then she just started saying, let me just start keeping chickens.
It was like simple.
Yeah, simple.
At first.
And then it turned out to be good, and then she just
realized that I should be doing this.
Yeah, she just continued doing it, and then it was good. So I can say that she was a farmer, but then she just started raising chickens for subsistence. Would eat at home. She would share some to some relatives. But as for me, I raise chickens. I sell the chickens. I sell the chickens. I also sell the eggs. I also use some for my household.
Your household?
Yeah. So I can say that I do both subsistence and commercial.
Okay. How can farmers keep their animal healthy? And you know some methods to keep your animal healthy, right?
Yeah, me as a farmer, I know how to do that because animal health is something which is very important to always notice and to always keep note. For example, if the chicken house is small, the animals are likely to get diseases.
Yeah, exactly.
And if you're not cleaning,
if one get affected, then
the rest.
Yeah.
If there's also a tendency of chickens biting each other, so if the chickens are biting each other, that's likely to cause diseases. They're likely to get infected by different kind of infections. So as a farmer, you're supposed to notice. As a farmer, you're supposed to clean your chicken house so that the chickens shouldn't be prone to diseases, and also the chickens should be disinfected with different medicines. you can go to different
veterinarians
where they will provide you with medicine to be feeding your chickens,
vaccines for chickens,
different vaccines. So I can say that vaccinating the chickens, providing medicine to the chickens,
and
also cleaning the chicken house so that the chickens should not be infected with any diseases. I think that's a good way of keeping chickens away from diseases, because that's what I normally do.
That's what you normally do.
Yeah.
You only talking about the chickens. Don't you have some knowledge about maybe cows?
I can't say I have knowledge about cows, but that doesn't mean that I know nothing about cows. I know something about cows, but then I can't say that I know everything. But I know a little about cows.
Okay, can you tell the audience how to take care of cows, especially?
Cows, they need to be vaccinated. They're different from chickens, because when it comes to chickens you can just provide them with medicine.
Yeah, okay.
But cows need to be vaccinated.
Yeah.
Why? Because sometimes cows can be violent and they can hurt you.
Yeah.
And once they are sick, they can easily maybe run away.
And
they can provide even sickness to you, to the farmer.
True. That's true. It's not easy to handle the cow than chickens.
Yeah, and I truly believe that you as a farmer, it's so difficult for you to handle the cows alone. You need to invite someone over, experienced farmer who is experienced with cows.
Yeah, to help on
to come help you, maybe get the cows vaccinated.
Yeah,
you should disinfect where the cows are staying. I think that's all I know about cows, and all I know is that cows can be very violent. Compared to chickens.
Yeah, exactly. And what caused them to be violent is the horns. The horns, they can hit you with the horns.
They can hit you, or they can even kill you. Because I've heard some stories that the cow has run away. The cow has killed.
They run away from the collar.
They run away from the collar, and they have even killed its owner. There have been so many cases.
The cows are violent.
The cows are very violent, more especially male cows.
So it's not easy to harm the cows. I was once wanted to start raising cows, but according to your explanation, I want to do that. I'm afraid that they can kill me.
It's very hard to raise cows compared to chickens.
Yeah. All right. You are watching Spotlight Podcast with our guest here, Miriam Sambaligagwa, where we are exploring more on impact of animal farming on food security and the sustainable livelihood. So stay tuned. How do farmers prevent or treat animal disease?
How do we farmers?
Yeah, you farmers.
Prevent animal diseases.
Prevent animal diseases. Yeah.
A disease is something which just happens. You don't know that the cow is going to be sick, or the chicken is going to be sick, or the chicken is going to be affected. It just happens. One, I told you that chickens have a tendency of biting each other. When the chickens start biting each other, they start beating each other. And they cause a wound on the other chicken. The other chicken is likely to be infected.
Can get affected.
So I can say that on my part, what I do, I make sure that my chickens, they are not overcrowded in one place.
Overcrowded, you should have a large building.
A large house to raise the chickens, so that they shouldn't be prone to diseases. Because if the house is small, chickens are likely to be affected by different diseases. So I make sure that the house is big, and I provide the medicine to the chickens, and I also I also clean the chicken house.
The chicken's house.
What do I do? I also provide different veterinarians to come
and even you provide them with healthy foods, right?
Yeah, healthy foods. Yeah. More especially on feed. Yeah. I always make sure that my feed I buy from a well experienced person. Yeah. I don't just
not
buy
just
anyway.
Buy anyway.
I just don't buy anyway. Yeah. I make sure that I provide healthy food to my chickens.
Right.
I think by cleaning, medicine, and avoiding overcrowding in the chicken house, it helps me and my chickens so that the chickens shouldn't be prone to diseases. Yeah. That's what I normally do.
Because we know that when the chickens are affected by different diseases, I bet they can also transmit to human beings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For example, when the chickens catch a virus, it's very, for example, maybe in the scenarios of worms,
tapeworms, roundworms, they can affect even humans.
If they come in contact with food, maybe we have killed a chicken which was sick, and then we eat the chicken, we're likely to be affected. So I understand that that's likely how we get infected, because even I believe that even in some restaurants there are always cases that they cooked a chicken which died by itself. We don't know why the chicken died. It can be due to a virus, it can be due to an infection, even bacteria. So
if we eat that meat, it can cause some problems.
So that's how we, as humans, we get the diseases from the animals by inhaling the meat. Right. Because we don't know how the animal died. So that's how I can explain it.
Okay. How can animal farming be done without farming without harming the environment?
Animal farming can be done without harming the environment in so many different ways. For example, I can say that I, as a farmer who is raising chickens, I can say that
you are harming the environment.
I can say that I'm of any harm to the environment. First of all, the only people I can blame is those raising goats. The only advice I can give them is those raising goats and those raising cows. Why? Because cows, many people have cows in large numbers. It's so impossible for one farmer to feed a lot of cows, and they result into going into a certain land for the animals to graze, which causes
land degradation
because the animals continue feeding on the same land continuously, which isn't good for the environment. Which will end up causing climate change.
Exactly.
So I believe that farmers should raise enough capital to be investing in the animals' food. For example, cows, you can be investing in different type of food. Not every day you can be taking your cows to be feeding on the same land over and over again. It can be good for the environment. So I believe that the farmers who are raising cows, who are raising goats, they should avoid overgrazing.
Okay.
That's the only advice.
So you mean they should take the animals to graze, and they should be changing the land to feed the animals?
No, that won't end the problem of overgrazing. Okay. I'm saying that the farmers should.
What should they do? They should avoid land degradation.
They should invest in the animal food. For example, they can just find a plug where they can be that person can be providing them with food to be feeding the large number. I know that's expensive and that's a lot of money, but as a farmer, you always need to make a plan. You can go to loans board where you can borrow money.
You can borrow money.
To avoid destroying the environment.
And even the cow houses, I bet they use trees. They cut trees and construct the building for cows. So I think that is also harming the environment in a way that deforestation. I think I'm right. Okay. This marks the end of our podcast today. where we had our guest here, Miriam Sambaligagwa, where we are exploring more about the impact of farming, and especially animal farming, on the food security and the sustainable livelihood. So don't forget to subscribe, share, and comment, and ring the bell so that you should stay updated. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.
Bye.